Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Epson, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Janice Lind, Charles Frank, Robert Ito, special guest star Don Gordon. Tonight's episode, The Fatal Dive.
Look, if I were you, I'd reconsider going down, Mr. Everett. What you're paying me for anyway, so why don't you stay up?
Just let me make the decision, Hanson. If we're this close, we can save a lot of time dividing the search area between us. That is, of course, we're close if you're certain about what you spotted yesterday.
I know what I saw, all right. If I hadn't run out of air, I could have kept looking and probably hit the jackpot. Damn close now.
Close. It's about time after 6 months.
Well, where do you think you're going?
In this outfit? Cocktails and dinner, can't you tell? Jeff? Here, let's get you zipped up.
Thanks.
Here.
You didn't tell me you were planning on going diving.
You didn't ask.
You two lovebirds can work this out between yourselves. I'll see you topside in half an hour.
Maybe I better stick close to him.
Maybe. Since you insist upon going down at all, you should search west. And I'll search east from this area.
Whatever you say, boss.
You know, I woke up last night. You were gone. Where were you?
Went for a walk on the beach.
For 3 hours?
That's right. Now, why don't you relax? That's supposed to be the point of this sport. Nice, calm, serene waters.
Didn't see a thing down there.
Yeah, no, I didn't see anything either.
Hanson up yet?
No?
Well, he's been down about 30 minutes if he doesn't come up soon.
It's Jeff. Oh, my God.
No use. So close, so close. And that stupid ass gets himself killed and jeopardizes everything. Now listen, we can't let anybody know this happened here. We can't afford to let anybody pinpoint that this was the place where he was drowned. You got it?
All right.
Okay. You understand?
Who was that?
I don't know. Well, we weren't out here alone.
Mr. Jones, the Trident Club's pooled the money we'd have spent on a drunken wake for Jeff to hire you. And we're convinced that Jeff's death wasn't any accident.
Well, the Sheriff's Department at Watkins Landing and Harbor Patrol both had a lot of experience with cases like this. They're both calling it an accident.
Jeff wasn't just a weekend diver like the rest of us. He was a professional, an ex-Navy frogman. He personally taught all of us.
Another thing, the head wound.
The coroner's report theorizes that he hit his head on a rock.
A lump the size of an egg? Have you any idea the kind of force it'd take to crack into some rocks that fast underwater? It's inconceivable.
What happened to his weight belt? It wasn't on his body. I mean, Jeff wouldn't have had reason to drop it himself, and he wouldn't have gone down there without it.
Jeff was reported drowned in shallow water, less than 15 feet. I went up there and dove in that area this morning just to satisfy my suspicions. I couldn't find any weight belt.
It's a big ocean, Doc. What was Hanson doing in it?
Well, he hired out on salvage jobs, treasure hunts, that kind of thing.
This one was kind of hush-hush, but we were buddies, so he told us he was working for some guy named Everett. Carl Everett.
It was Everett who brought in the body. Look, with or without your help, Mr. Jones, we're getting into this thing. I'm going back up to Watkins Landing myself tomorrow.
Well, maybe I'll take a run up there with you.
Good. And I'll be available if you need me to do any diving.
Thanks. Oh, that may not be necessary. My new young assistant from Chicago is well into that sport. He's even what you fellas call...
Certified.
That's it, certified.
Look, if you can't tell me who's chartered the Crest, can you at least tell me who owns it? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, no, I already told you. The Crest.
Here's a search warrant.
Hello? What was that name again? Nunley, Pier 6. Got it.
So what are you going to do now?
I'm going to find that boat and find out who's chartered it, that's what.
Look, the police bought your story of recovering Hanson's body not far offshore, so why don't you just lay low for the time being, all right?
Because whoever was out on that boat could pinpoint our location. But more importantly, what was he doing out there in the first place, huh?
Could be a coincidence.
Could be our secrets out. There could have been a diver on that boat.
Whatever you said.
Hey. Come on. Both our futures are lying in the bottom of that ocean, baby.
Yeah, well, you say that, but you still won't let me in on exactly what the big treasure is.
Ah, then it wouldn't be a surprise. You think I'd waste my time diving for nickels? That thought alone should keep you warm at night. Huh? Now, what do you say? Are you with me in this or not?
I want what you want. Yeah, I'm with you.
That's my girl. Now I'm going into town. I'm going to find that boat.
Oh, hi, Mr. Everett.
Hi, yes.
Hi, I'm Barnaby Jones. This is my assistant, Jedediah.
J.R.
What can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
I'm a private investigator. I'm looking into the death of Jeff Hansen. I thought you wouldn't mind answering a few questions.
What kind of questions?
You said in your report that you found the body floating in water that was only 15 feet deep.
I'm Elise Caldwell, Mr. Everett's assistant. I was on hand when Carl recovered the body. The answer is yes.
According to the coroner's summary, the amount of nitrogen found in Hansen's brain was very high.
That's a statement, not a question. What about it?
The deeper a diver goes, the greater the nitrogen content in his brain. Now, you said that you found Hansen's body floating in 15 feet of water.
How do you explain that?
Well, I don't know. I guess the accident happened in deep water, and then the body just floated in.
Can't be. We checked. Tide at the time was outgoing.
Carl, I think we're going to have to tell them the truth.
All right. To put it quite simply, I'm here on an archaeological mission for Rutledge University. Now, my purpose is to find the remains of a Spanish galleon that was sunk hundreds of years ago.
A potential find of vast historical significance.
And that's why you hired Hansen?
Yes. So you can see why we don't want any publicity on where the accident took place. Because, well, it'll just attract a lot of amateur treasure seekers. Now, I hope I can trust in your discretion to keep this confidential, Mr. Jones.
Well, that depends.
Depends on what.
On whether Mr. Hansen's death was accidental or murder. I'll be talking to you again, Mr. Everett. Come along, Jedediah.
Beautiful. Wasn't she, Mr. Everett? Of course, I realize Everett is merely but a pseudonym. However, the need for such subterfuge is clear to me.
Who the hell are you?
A colleague. Shall we say, a fellow seeker of good fortune?
Oh, you were at sea yesterday spying on me, weren't you?
A necessity. Regardless of our common purpose, I felt you would feel less intimidated if I were to remain in the background. At least until such time as you needed me.
Needed you? For what?
Oh, come, Mr. Everett. The sea holds a most personal concern for both of us. I know you and Ninko would have been so happy in America had she lived. Your lives would surely have been enriched by the treasure she so unfortunately took to her watery grave. How fortuitous that you have finally located that grave for both of us.
Look, I don't know what you're babbling about. And I certainly don't know anything about any watery graves.
But you mustn't worry that my presence need jeopardize your quest, Mr. Everett. I fully intend to keep the matter in the family. You see, oh, but forgive me. I've neglected to introduce myself. My name is Ninzu. I am your brother-in-law.
Let me tell you, Barnaby, I'm the first to defend the sport of treasure hunting. The California coastline is literally a graveyard of sunken wrecks.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to explore.
Mm-hmm. And I'd be lying if I didn't admit to the thrill of possibly locating some treasure of enormous value. Of course, 99 out of 100 treasure hunts turn out to be nothing more than a waste of time, finances, and energy. But try telling that to people like this Everett. With them, it's a sickness.
It's called greed. Look. I had Jedediah tail him, just in case he got the notion of picking up another boat and going to sea.
Listen, how are Doc and I going to follow Everett when he goes out? And don't tell me that swimming is good exercise.
Another member of the Trident Club brought a boat up the coast this morning. It's down on the landing now.
Well, let's go say hello to him.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Everett. It seemed like such a nice day for a cruise.
All right, cut the routine in. We're past that.
Very well. I've decided to accompany you on the expedition today.
That wasn't part of the deal.
What deal? Who's this guy?
I'm afraid I must insist on coming along, Mr. Everett. I happen to be an expert diver, and 3 people can search more efficiently than 2. Need I remind you of the undesired alternative to turning me down?
All right. All right, let's get underway.
Wait a minute. Are you going to tell me what this thing is all about?
When I want to hear from you, I'll say so. And until then, you keep your mouth shut.
How'd she handle for you, Tony?
Like a breeze, Doc. Little chop around Point Doom, but nothing I couldn't handle.
You know my assistant, Jedediah Jones?
We've met. How are you?
Fine.
Barnaby?
And my daughter-in-law, Betty. Betty, this is Doc Porter.
Hello.
Hi there.
And
Tony Chaff, newest member of the Tridents. He also works at the diving school.
How do you do?
Hi. Larry's holding down the fort while I'm gone.
well, Betty, you're just in the nick of time. Did you run that check on Carl Everett?
He's bona fide, Barnaby. He's one of the associate directors of the Historical Society of Rutledge University.
Well, it's back to square one, huh, Barnaby?
One thing, though, I just finished talking to Professor Everett in his office in La Jolla, and he has never heard of Watkins Landing.
Well, Betty, that piece of information was worth the personal trip.
Good.
House rented, car rented, boat rented, all paid for with cash, so that the bogus Everett wouldn't leave any clues as to his identity.
He's not exactly the master imposter, though, is he?
There goes the little G.
Don't follow her too closely. They'll have a sharp lookout and they'll spook easy.
We'll be careful. We'll see you later.
Well, while they're out, what are we going to be up to?
I think we'll do some fishing.
Fishing?
Yeah, for answers at Carl Everett's beach house.
we get into real trouble. This is breaking and entering.
Who's breaking? We're just entering.
Barnaby, I found something. It's an attaché case.
Okay, what do we got?
Well, I don't know. Here. What do those look like?
Business papers, memorandum, Tesla Imports. All signed by Paul Tesla himself. Same initials that I found on the shirts inside.
Paul Tesla, PT.
Located in downtown Los Angeles.
How about Paul Tesla's passport?
Betty, you have got the makings of a dedicated second story man. Everett is Paul Tesla, all right. Lots of globe girdling, which is what you might expect from an import-export operator. Last trip was to South Vietnam some time ago.
When?
Early April, '75. Funny place for him to be at that time.
Why's that?
If I remember correctly, that's about the time Saigon fell.
I thought we were out of there earlier than that.
The troops were, but the embassy was evacuated in April, along with remaining military personnel, refugees, civilians. They were all airlifted out.
Oh, yes, of course. I remember seeing films of the refugee children arriving in this country by the plane load.
Now, what would a man like Tesla be doing in Saigon when all hell was breaking loose? And what connection, if any, would that have to a sunken treasure hunt and possible murder halfway around the world?
Barnaby, what about your friend Jay Leahy with the State Department here? Couldn't he help?
I think he's still out of the country. But it's certainly worth a phone call.
We've got company.
Ahoy, little G! How's the fishing in these waters?
I wonder who the new player in the game is.
Hey, Tony, I'm gonna start looking around here.
Okay, gotcha.
They're too close, damn it, if Carl surfaces.
I'll go down, try to locate him, warn him if I can.
The Oriental just went over. Yep. Now it's our turn. Good luck.
no use. He's gone. What the hell happened down there?
How long has Everett been up?
Just a couple of minutes.
That means he and the other guy were down there at the same time Doc and I were.
Yeah, sure.
What about the girl? Did you have her inside all the time?
No.
That means she might have gone under, too. Any one of those three people could have killed Doc.
Well, can you or can't you admit to actually witnessing an underwater attack on Dr. Porter?
Well, no, but come on. 2 accidental scuba drownings within days. Both victims were expert divers. Now, you can't tell me you're just going to write this off as another act of God.
Well, the idea doesn't exactly wash with me either.
Sheriff, if you're building up to some kind of accusation, you better be standing on firm ground.
You're right, Mr. Everett. There's no proof of homicide. But I can promise you our department is going to be launching an intensive investigation into this.
I'm betting that the autopsy will show that Porter's brain had roughly the same amount of nitrogen in it that Hansen's was found to have. Tie that in with Jedediah finding the weight belt, and it could indicate that Hansen was killed when he was down there poking around in the same area.
Poking around for what? Now, you said you found nothing of any significance down there?
That's what I said, yeah.
Will that be all, Sheriff?
You're free to go.
Thank you, Sheriff. We'll stay in touch.
Yes.
That sheriff is sitting on his thumbs while 2 of my friends are stone cold.
Yeah, the membership in the Trident Club is dwindling. But what I'm interested in, Jedediah, is what was a piece of information that you just now withheld from the sheriff?
Barnaby, we hit the jackpot down there just before Doc was killed. We found the wreck of a small private plane. The serial number was N3472K.
Why didn't you tell the sheriff that, JR?
Well, not in front of Everett. There's no use tipping our hand to him.
I'm inclined to agree. Good work, Jedediah. Betty, check with FAA, see if you can find out the name of the registered owner of the plane. You get a look inside.
No, the doors were jammed shut. I'll have to make another dive with a crowbar.
First thing in the morning. Now that the killer knows that we know the location of the plane, we have to move fast.
Jones, I didn't have to invite you in here. Now, why don't you come to the point?
Well, the point is, I think it would be very helpful to the sheriff if he got an anonymous phone call filling him in on the exact nature of the sunken wreck you and somebody else are scratching to get to first.
You're bluffing.
Okay. How's this for openers? N3472K.
The serial number of a small plane registered to Morningstar Air Charter Service in San Francisco.
Last chartered by Tesla Imports to fly a routine cargo to Los Angeles. Had some engine trouble and went down off the coast in April 1975.
Well, you're right about the plane. I admit that. But what I lost aboard that plane was something of a highly personal nature.
Something you arranged to have brought in from Saigon when you were there earlier that month?
Okay, all right. The truth. My wife was on board that plane.
You never told me you were married.
If that can easily be checked.
Go ahead. Her name was Ninko. Our marriage was legally sanctioned by both governments. All I wanted, all I've ever wanted since that plane went down was to recover her body and to give her a decent and honorable funeral.
Is that what the gentleman from Vietnam wanted also?
Yes, he's Ninko's brother. I swear to you, there's nothing more of value on that plane.
Do you mean to tell me that I have been hanging in all this time for this, for nothing?
Look, I couldn't.
You couldn't tell me, of course, because you knew I'd do exactly what I'm doing, splitting.
Elise. Look, I have nothing more to say to you, Mr. Jones. Will you please excuse me?
Do you believe him, Barnaby?
Believe some of it, not all of it.
What part don't you believe?
The part about there being nothing of value on the plane. Our Mr. Tesler is not the sentimental, grieving widower. What about the State Department, Jay Leahy?
Oh, his office said he won't be back until tomorrow morning.
I hope we can come up with something. Jedediah's got to dive again in the morning. And up to now, these have not been friendly waters.
I'm telling you, Mr. Nunley, I heard something behind me, and when I went to turn around, blam!
Are you on the sauce again or what, Harry?
What's going on?
My boat's missing. Some joker just waltzed in and stole my boat.
Somebody stole the crest? How long ago? About half an hour ago.
They run it onto the rocks. My insurance is going to go through the roof.
Somebody's got a 30-minute start on us. Let's go. Looks like a ghost ship.
Yeah, whoever stole it's probably down there now.
Better hurry up.
I didn't count on this. Guess what we better do is call the Coast Guard and stand by until our mystery guest returns.
Yeah, we don't know what they're doing or what they're hiding down there. We can't afford to sit this one out.
Jedediah!
In town, Barnaby. I finally found Elise Caldwell in the last one. She had checked in late last night after her falling out with Tesler. Over.
Is she in her room?
No. And there's no answer at Tesler's number. And I haven't been able to track down Mean 2 either. Sorry. Over.
What about the call to the State Department? Over.
Jay's tracking down the information you wanted now. He said he'd get back to me as soon as he could. Over.
Hang on, Betty. Betty? Call the Coast Guard again. Tell them the crest is now underway, steering a northeasterly course. Over.
You're not going after them, are you, Barnaby?
No, I have to stand by here, Betty. Jedediah's over the side. Over and out.
Barnaby, it's good to see you again. Have a seat. I've been trying to return Betty's call.
Well, that's good news, Jay. I hope you got something for me.
I do. Paul Tesler's stated purpose for entering South Vietnam in April '75. He applied for and received marriage permit and citizenship papers for his bride. I have good reason for remembering the case very well. The woman was something of a celebrity, an actress. Her name...
Was Nin Ko? That it?
Are you sure you needed me after all, Barnaby?
Well, any case that you remember this well has got to be interesting. What's the story on her?
It seems Nin Code dropped out of sight almost immediately on arrival in San Francisco. Afterward, it was suspected that she had managed to flee Saigon with a collection of jade art objects that had been in her family for generations.
What kind of a value would you place on the jade?
Inestimable. Let's just say it's over $1 million and let it go at that.
Jay, you happen to know whether she has any living family, brothers particularly?
Answer, that's no, Barnaby. Naturally, any surviving blood relative would lay first claim to the jade.
Well, I know of one pretender to the bloodline.
If anyone blew up that plane, it was you, to cover up the fact you got to the collection before I did.
You're trying to put me on the defensive, Tesler. Well, I won't fall for it. You recovered the jade, and if you think that I'm...
Mr. Tesler, I assume that you have learned of the events of this morning?
Yeah, I heard about it. How's your younger sister?
That's very kind of you to ask. Jedediah is going to be fine.
Wait a minute. How can we be certain that this young diver isn't the one who...
Stole the jade collection and blew up the plane? You know, seeing as everyone else has laid their cards on the table, don't you think it's about time you folded your hand? The late Nin Ko did not have a living brother.
True. My real name is unimportant. What matters is that of all the hunters gathered in competition, I possess the only valid claim to the prize as an agent of its rightful owners.
And who would they be?
Members of the former South Vietnamese regime. The jade collection is still considered a national treasure.
I don't care what he says he is or who he says he works for. He still could have stolen the jade for himself.
If you two would stop accusing each other for a moment and listen, I think I may have an idea of who did take the treasure. The fact is, nobody searched that plane before it was blown up. The cabin door hadn't been opened.
How can you be sure of that?
Jedediah told me. He used a crowbar to open the cabin door. By that time, the killer had been there, planted the explosive, and gone.
Now, wait a minute. Why would anyone go to the trouble of killing to get to the plane first, then destroy it with the jade still on board?
But the jade wasn't aboard. Jedediah said that he found a body in the plane, a woman's body. That was your wife, Mr. Tesler.
Of course, she was flying down to Los Angeles to meet me with the collection.
Your wife's body was still in the cockpit, but that was the only body. It seems to me there's a character missing from this scenario. Your wife wasn't flying the plane, was she?
Of course not. She hired a pilot, Joe Lynch. Wait a minute. If my wife's body was the only one on the plane...
That's right. The pilot must have bailed out with the jade before the plane crashed.
That's incredible.
Mr. Nin, on the day that Mr. Hansen was killed, Mr. Tesler, Miss Caldwell were aboard the little G. Now, you approached on the crest. Who was your skipper? Was it the regular skipper, Mr. Nunley?
No. As a matter of fact, I had hired a diver myself. He was piloting the boat that day.
Where did this diver come from?
Well, the same place as Tesler's diver, the Trident Club.
Miss Caldwell. What a surprise. What are you doing?
I want it, Jeff.
What are you talking about?
Come on, don't play games with me. I've had enough from you and the Paul Teslers all my life. Now it's my turn. I still don't know what the treasure is, but I know you got it.
What makes you think that I've got it?
I saw you put on scuba gear and slip into the water yesterday. I was on the other boat, remember? Funny. You didn't mention that to the sheriff back at the landing after the second diver had been killed. Now, I want what I came for.
Okay, maybe we could come to some kind of an agreement. Can't we, you know, split this thing 50-50? I mean, there's more than enough to go around.
No.
I'm afraid it's all gone, Miss Caldwell. You see Mr. Lynch here, right? Piloted the airplane, stole the treasure, and that was some time ago. So I'm afraid by now, It's all been converted to cash and spent, am I right?
That's right, Jones. How'd you find out?
Jedediah got into the airplane before your bomb went off. But he only found the remains of one body. Now, do you mind telling me how you found out about the jade collection?
The lady made the mistake of showing it to me.
So you killed her and bailed out with her property?
After a while, I realized Tesler had hired Jeff Hansen. It was getting too close to the crash site. So I joined the Trident Club to stop them.
So just in case you ran into Tesler, you dyed your hair and shaved your beard off?
Shut up! You're wasting time. Now get in the back. Come on, move! Get your hands up!
Drop it, Lynch. You know something? I think this is the biggest fish I ever caught. I guess you'd have to call it ironic, but the jade was not found on the airplane, neither was it in Lynch's possession.
Well, then what did happen to the big treasure?
Well, Lynch probably fenced it when he gained possession.
Well, wait a minute. There are probably only 3 or 4 fences in the whole world who could handle a collection like that.
Need I remind you, Tesler, that if anyone is to track down the jade, it will be me, on behalf of its rightful owners.
Well, right now, I'd say the collection had no rightful owner. So whoever finds it.
Now, wait a minute, Tesler. You're making a bad mistake. If you think that you're going to challenge me in this matter, well, eventually we're going to have a...
Do you think they're going to be able to track it down?
I think they'll try to the ends of the earth, piece by piece, if the collection's broken up.
Treasure hunters. They're always looking for the other end of the rainbow.
Yeah, but there's never anything there, huh?
Just another rainbow, Jedediah. Just another rainbow.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Gary Lockwood, Lawrence Pressman, Bill Lucking, Stacy Baldwin. Special guest star Jenny O'Hara. Tonight's episode, Final Ransom.
Terrific.
Ugh, do you think we'll all be ready by next Friday night?
Oh, yeah, I think you could open the Ice Festival right now. You're perfect.
Okay, if I'm that perfect, I think I'll try flying camel.
Hey, wait a minute. The last time you tried that, you sprained your ankle.
Oh, Mother, you're such a worry bird. My ankle hasn't bothered me in weeks.
Hello, Angie.
My God. Doyle?
In the flesh, babe. Nice of you to recognize me after so long.
I never thought I'd see you again.
Yeah, that figures. You know, but they do let you out of prison when you've served your time. Hey, you look good. 10 years didn't hurt you a bit.
Mother, I'm finished.
I'll be with you in a minute, honey.
Well, look how young and pretty she is. Must be about 12 years old now, right?
Listen, Doyle, I'm expecting my husband any minute.
Yeah, I heard you got married. What are you so worried about? Looks like you've done a nice job on the kid. You probably raised her as if she were your own.
Doyle, that's my husband. Would you go? Doyle, please go.
Okay, doll. But you'll be hearing from me. You can count on it.
Hi, hon. Who was that?
What?
The guy I just passed. You were talking to him.
Oh, I think he was one of the parents. I don't know his name.
Hi, gorgeous.
Oh, Daddy, I'm starving to death.
You know, I'll bet you haven't had anything to eat for half an hour?
More like 10 minutes.
Chocolate bars don't count.
Right. So why don't you go change, and I'll buy you and your mom 2 of the biggest cheeseburgers in this whole town.
You throwing a vanilla milkshake?
You got a deal, pretty face.
See you guys outside the dressing room.
Yeah.
Oh, telephone for you, darling.
Oh, I'll be right there.
I have to run. Karen's meeting me at the club.
Hello?
Bentley, William Bentley?
Yes? Who's this?
Never mind. Just listen carefully. I'm calling about your daughter, Kathy Ann Bentley. She wants to come home.
What kind of sick joke is this?
Now, this is no joke. It'll cost you $250,000, Mr. Bentley, if you want to see your daughter back alive.
My daughter was kidnapped 10 years ago. What are you? Some kind of psychopath?
My name's Scorpio. Now, do you remember me?
Scorpio.
That was the code word used by the kidnapper after he abducted our baby daughter from the park nearly 10 years ago.
As I remember from the newspapers, the ransom was never paid.
I delivered the money as he requested, but it was never picked up. We never heard from the kidnapper again, and no trace of Kathy Ann was ever found. After a while, we assumed she was dead.
Mr. Bentley, who else knew that code word?
Just myself, my wife, and Mrs. Jennings, the nanny, who was with our baby when she was taken from the park.
What about the police?
I know what you're thinking. That someone found out about the code word and is trying to cash in on it now. I followed the kidnapper's strict instructions and told no one, not even the police.
What about Mrs. Jennings, the nanny?
She was heartbroken. Besides, she died nearly 3 years ago.
Mr. Bentley, why come to me? I think this is a matter for the police or the FBI.
My wife knows nothing about this call. You can imagine what it was like for her 10 years ago. police and FBI agents constantly in the house. And in the months afterwards, when the crackpots and the ghouls started calling, all the false hopes and the bitter disappointments.
How awful that must have been for her.
I can't put her through that again.
Mr. Bentley, I'd like to help you, but I don't want to get your hopes up.
Mr. Jones, in my mind, I've buried our child years ago. But if there's any chance at all, I've got to know, Mr. Jones.
Honestly, darling, I still don't understand why your secretary didn't have bought the present.
It's an anniversary gift, and it needs your special touch. Nobody else has your taste.
No, you flatterer. I'll do my best, okay? Who's this?
Just some business associates. I thought it would be more convenient if I had them meet me here. Laura, this is Barnaby Jones and his secretary, Betty.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you, Miss Bentley.
Oh, my, you have a beautiful home.
Thank you. Well, I must be on my way. Have a good meeting, everyone.
Seems like a nice lady.
She is. So far, she doesn't suspect anything, but it hasn't been easy.
Have you raised the money?
It's all ready to be delivered as soon as I give the word.
When a man calls, I want you to tell him that you're having trouble getting it.
You want me to stall?
For as long as we can safely do it.
We need the time so that we can get a line on who the extortionist is.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. Tell him you want proof. Anything that would prove that he had your daughter.
After all these years, how could he do that?
If he's genuine, I think he'll come up with something.
Oh, that must be JR. May I?
My young associate from Chicago, I told him to check the neighborhood, see if anybody was watching the house.
Mr. Bentley, this is JR Jones.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Anything suspicious?
No, just two gardeners and a plumbing truck. But they're okay. I checked them out. Now, Mr. Bentley, when the call comes, please use this phone over here so Barnaby can listen on that phone over there.
Anyone else care for a drink?
3 minutes early. He's anxious.
Hello.
Hey, Bentley?
Yes.
This is Scorpio. Have you filled that little prescription I ordered?
I'm running into a little problem.
A problem? Now, listen, I told you.
Don't worry. You'll get the money. It's just that the bank manager I deal with is out of town.
What kind of a stall is that, man? That ain't my mule. You hear me?
What? I don't understand.
Just give me my money.
You've got my word. I'll have it all by tomorrow. But not until I see actual proof that you have my daughter.
Hey, man, I tell you, the kid's alive.
That's not good enough. Show me evidence, and you'll get every cent that you've asked for.
Okay. Okay, you'll get your proof. You just stay by that phone till you hear from me. And that's it.
Wait, one more thing. Why has it taken you 10 years to contact me again?
Go to hell.
He didn't sound like he was bluffing. He said he would show me proof.
Well, then, if it isn't a trick, that would mean that...
That Kathy Ann's alive.
What are you doing here?
Take it easy, Doyle.
Doyle, I'm warning you. Get away from here, or I'll...
Come on, Angie. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to talk.
There's nothing to talk about. Just leave us alone.
Nice little place you have here. I'm glad for you, Angie. I wouldn't spoil it, honest.
Then what do you want?
Make some money for you, for me.
Doyle, I was a kid when I got started with you. That was a long time ago. That's over now, like a bad dream.
Yeah, it almost worked. We'd have had $100,000. I mean, how could I figure they'd pick me up the same day on an old robbery charge?
Yeah, that's what I figured happened. When you didn't come back, I was scared out of my wits. Didn't leave that room for 3 days. Not until Kathy ran out of food.
Angie? Why'd you keep her?
Well, what else was I supposed to do? I didn't want to go to jail. I couldn't take her out in the street. Everybody was looking for her. And after a while, the people in that building, they thought she was mine. I wanted that child.
Yeah, well, it all turned out okay. I was a little worried for a while. I thought they'd nail me for kidnapping, too, if they picked you up. As it was, they just shipped me back to Tulsa, locked me up for close to 10 long ones.
Look, Doyle, Kathy and Nick and me, we're a real family here. So why don't you just go away, huh? And leave us alone.
Sure, honey, as soon as we get the money. I called Bentley. He'll pay $250,000.
No! She's my child now. You can't take her away from me.
That's just it, you see. You don't have to lose her. All we've got to do is show him we've got her.
No!
Then I pick up the cash.
No!
Then I disappear.
No!
Bentley, he never has to get near Kathy. That's the way I've got it figured.
I said no! Now you get out of here!
You don't have any choice in this. You understand?
What's going on here? Is there some trouble, Mrs. Harding?
Oh, it's just a friendly disagreement, ma'am. Mrs. Harding, next time, leave the heavy chores to me. And just tell your husband, talk it over with him if you want to, and I'll be back later. Bye, ma'am.
Well, what was all that about?
Oh, nothing, really.
Wasn't that the guy from the ice rink yesterday?
What?
That guy.
Oh, no, I don't think it was.
Sure it was. Angie. What was he doing here?
Nothing, Nick. It's nothing.
Hey, now, wait a minute, wait. What's this all about? Who was that guy?
He's a guy. He came around here and he asked me if he could do some work or...
Angie. I don't buy it. I can tell when you're lying, and you're lying.
Nick, leave me alone.
Ah. Come on. Hey. Why can't you tell me?
Because it's not important, honey. It's not important.
Angie, when I met you, I never asked any questions about you or Kathy.
What are you talking about?
Is he the one?
No, Nick.
He is. I can see it on your face. He's Kathy's real father.
Nick, no.
Isn't he?
No, he is not. Leave me alone.
I don't want him around here anymore, you understand?
It's just that the bank manager I deal with is out of town.
What kind of a stall is that, man? That ain't my mule. You hear me?
What? I don't understand.
Just give me my money.
You've got my word.
You want to hear it again?
No. The more we hear it, the more frustrating it gets. Instead of diameter. That mule expression. Did you ever hear it in Chicago street talk?
Mm-hmm. Sounds more like it should come from your neck of the woods, Barnaby.
Well, check it out with your law classmates while I...
Gentlemen, I do believe I have struck pay dirt.
Well, she's not only beautiful, she's got talent.
What is it, Betty?
You remember my friend who's the lexicographer at the university?
Oh, yeah, it's in a dictionary. I never thought of that.
Well, no, his specialty is prison slang. And he really pinned the tail on that demure expression.
Where's it from?
He's heard it used mostly by convicts in southern prisons. It means, I don't buy your lies.
Yeah, it's possible that the caller could have spent some time in prison and still uses the jailhouse slang.
That might be where he's been for the last 10 years, serving time. Sure would explain why it took him so long to contact Bentley again.
Hey, he could have been arrested on another charge right after the kidnapping, which would explain why he didn't make the pickup.
Barnaby, if he's been in prison all this time, then is Kathy Ann dead?
Maybe. Maybe not. Why don't we cut out all this talk and call Lieutenant Biddle? He's about to do us a tremendous favor.
Hey, wait a minute! Aren't you gonna kiss me goodbye? Thank you.
Now remember, I need my costume before we rehearse the grand finale.
Now who's the worry bird?
Daddy, do you think I can trust her to get it there in time?
Look, if she says she'll be there, she'll be there.
Okay, see you in 1 hour.
Mrs. Morrison, I hope I'm not disturbing you. No. You said that I could use your sewing machine?
Oh, of course. Come on in. I just put some coffee on.
You never give up, do you?
Just pretend you never saw me.
You're not out of here in 1 minute. I'm calling the police.
Tell them all about Kathy Ann Bentley. Why don't you just save us both a lot of time and tell me where you keep the baby's clothes?
What baby's clothes?
The clothes the kid had on the night I snatched her.
I burned them.
You what?
I burned them.
That was stupid.
No, it wasn't. Don't you see, Doyle? It's not gonna work. There isn't one thing that connects Kathy with the Bentleys anymore. Nothing.
Except one little thing. What's the first thing they do when a kid's born? They stamp a copy of its footprint on the birth certificate, right?
Doyle, you're not gonna touch her.
It's just like fingerprints. All Bentley has to do is compare a copy of the kid's footprint with the original, and we're all set, okay? Now, where's the kid?
Doyle, no. I'll beg you. Please, leave us alone.
Okay, Angie, you win. I was always a sucker for those tears. I won't mess up your life.
Do you mean it?
Yeah, take my word for it. Just relax, huh? I won't bother you.
That's right, Sergeant. Let them have all the copies they need. Boy, the things I do for you.
Lieutenant, you're a fine public servant.
Very funny. All right, now at least tell me what this case is all about.
Right now, Lieutenant, all I've got is a theory, but would you excuse me? I think that Betty has something she wants to show me.
Oh, listen, why don't you use my office? I gotta check something out with ballistics here anyway.
Thanks.
Hello, Betty.
Lieutenant?
Hello, Junior. It's J.R. Sergeant.
Guess what?
Don't tell me. You found him.
Not him. Them.
That's right. There are 3 recently paroled convicts who all fit the pattern, Barnaby. All 3 were arrested on or about the day that the original Bentley ransom drop was made.
And guess where all 3 of them served time?
In southern penitentiaries.
Right. Now, this first fellow, Thomas Deegan, was released about a month ago, but he was killed in a bar fight a week later.
Right. The second guy's name is Jojo Powell. He's a man in his 70s. He lives in a retirement home.
That leaves us with the 3rd suspect. Doyle Egan. Convicted of armed robbery and assault. Paroled from the penitentiary 3 weeks ago after serving 10 years. Present address 113 South Broad Street.
Already ran a trace. He lives in a hotel downtown. Checked in the first week and has not been seen since.
Maybe you better go down there. He may have left a forwarding address with someone.
I'm on my way. Call you later.
No family.
No, but, you know, I seem to remember seeing a prior arrest record here. In case of emergency, notify Miss Angela Comstock, 512 Temple Court.
Probably his girlfriend.
You don't think she's been waiting all these years, do you?
No, but I think we ought to check out this address anyway. Somebody down there might remember him.
You're just the little girl I'm looking for. You are Kathy Harding, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm Ed Foley from the National Ice Skate Company. Congratulations.
For what?
Well, you've been selected as one of the contestants eligible to win a free pair of ice skates.
Me? Oh, wow. What do I have to do?
Not a thing. All I need is the exact measurement of your shoe size. So, if you're the winner the night of our festival, I can present you with a brand new pair of super flyers. So, if you just remove one skate, I'll get your exact size.
What's going on here?
Daddy, this is Mr. Foley.
You just stay right here. Hey, you. First you bugged my wife. Now you're messing around with my daughter. Why?
Look, pal, I just made a mistake.
You sure did. You knew Angela before, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yeah, we're old friends.
So you decided you'd sneak back and take over again, huh?
I think you're nuts, man.
Come on, get up! Get up!
You better back off me, buddy. I'm warning you, and I mean it.
Daddy!
Mr. Ashley? Just going to sleep. What do you want? My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. We're looking for a young lady who lived here about 10 years ago.
What do you want from me?
Well, we thought perhaps you might have known her. Her name was Angela Comstock.
Never heard of her. How can I go back to bed?
Sorry to bother you, sir. Good night.
Wait. Wasn't she that pretty little dark-haired thing about 19 or 20?
Then you remember her?
Of course I do. In fact, I used to sit for that baby girl of hers while she was working.
Baby girl?
Cutest little tot you ever saw. Guess everybody in this building took turns sitting for that child. She was a widow, you know.
No, I didn't know. Where could we find them?
They moved away that same year, right after she married Nick Harding. He was janitor of this building then. Best one we ever had. Kept everything clean and tidy.
Mr. Ashley, where did they go?
Seems I remember something about Nick getting a job in the valley. He was a go-getter, that young man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, Mommy, why would anyone ever want to kill Daddy?
I don't know, baby. I don't know. Bonnie, there's so many things that I want to say to you about him. Oh, he loved you. And he was so good. He was so good to both of us at a time when I didn't know what I was going to do. I want you to remember that. I just want you to remember that.
What are you doing?
Packing. We're getting out of here tonight.
We're leaving? Why?
The killer's still on the loose. Who knows what's going on in his mind? He might decide to come after us next.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. I'll just feel safer if we're not in this house.
Where will we go?
Well, we'll go up to the cabin. I thought we'd spend a few days trying to figure out what to do. And maybe by then the police will have caught the man, you know? Honey, could you finish this? I've got to go get my things.
You sure there's the only Nick and Angela Harding listed in the valley?
That's the only one I could find, Barnaby. It's gotta be them. Looks like nobody's home.
Let's take a look around back.
Information? The Lake Crystal area. I'd like the number of Nick Harding, 22 Lake Crystal Road.
Hello?
Who's this?
Kathy. Who are you calling?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Teal.
There's no one here by that name.
I must have the wrong number. Sorry.
Hello?
Bentley? This is Scorpio. Have you collected the money?
Yes. What about you? Can you prove my daughter is still alive?
You'll have your proof before tonight. Just stay by the phone a few more hours.
Morning.
Good morning.
We're looking for the Hardings. You happen to know what time they might be home?
Didn't you hear the awful news?
About what? What news?
Mr. Harding was shot dead last night outside the ice skating rink.
No. No, we didn't hear that. What about Mrs. Harding and her daughter?
Unfortunately, Kathy was there at the time. She took it terribly hard, poor little thing. Maybe that's why Angela took her away so suddenly.
When was that?
Late last night. They drove off without telling a soul.
Do you know of any relatives that Mrs. Harding may have turned to in her grief?
No, I never heard her mention any.
What about luggage? Do they have any?
I counted 2 suitcases.
And you saw them go?
Well, through my window when I heard Angela packing up the car. But you can't tell anything about suitcases. And they were all bundled up in those heavy jackets.
Heavy jackets? In this season of the year? Must have been headed for someplace cold.
Maybe they were headed for the mountains.
Why the mountains?
Because that's where Mr. Harding bought a cabin a few years ago. They were always driving up there on their vacations.
You wouldn't know the address, would you?
No, but I do know it's somewhere in the Lake Crystal area.
Much obliged.
Thank you. We head for Lake Crystal?
Just as quickly as possible.
Oh, hi, honey. Would you help me with these? I've been gone so long, I got worried.
I'm sorry, babe. I was taking a little walk. There were some things I wanted to get clear in my mind.
We're not staying here, though. I mean, shouldn't there be a funeral and everything?
I'm going to drive into the village later and call the mortuary.
Well, why not use the phone here?
It's disconnected.
No, well, don't you remember? After the hassle last time, Daddy left it turned on.
That phone works?
Sure. There was a call after you left, a little over an hour ago.
There was. Well, who was it?
Well, take it easy, Mom. It was nothing, just a wrong number.
Was it a man? Kathy, answer me! Was it a man?
Yes, but what's the big deal?
We're getting out of here right now.
Mother, what is this all about?
Never mind. I want you to get your things together and be quick about it.
Where are we going now?
We're gonna drive to Arizona. Nick's got some relatives there. Hurry up.
Arizona, why?
Do what I tell you!
No! Now stop treating me like a baby. If we're in danger, I want to know about it. Now, what's making you so afraid? Tell me.
Kathy, Kathy, go to your room.
Why, what's the matter? That's him! That's the man who killed Daddy! What's he doing here?
Listen to me, Kathy! Kathy! Listen to me. There is nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to get rid of him. Now, I want you to go into your bedroom and lock the door and don't come out till I tell you. You understand me?
Yeah, Lake Crystal. Have you heard anything? Gotta go, Betty. Looks like Barnaby got what he wanted. See you later. Bye.
The Harding place is at 22 Lake Crystal Road. That's about 3 miles from here.
Where is she, Angie?
I warned you, Doyle.
You're not going to use that.
Won't I? You killed Nick.
was his fault. I had no choice.
Well, you're not leaving me one either.
Angie, I've waited 10 years for this payoff. Now get out of my way.
You try again one step. You're my daughter. I'm gonna kill you.
You're not the mother, remember? She belongs to the Bentleys, and there's $250,000 waiting for me if I can prove we've still got her.
I'm not gonna let you.
Angie, this is my last chance. I need that kid.
Run! Kathy, run! Stop him, please!
Is that Egan?
Yes! Stop him!
Call the sheriff. I'm going after him. Leave her alone, Egan! Freeze. Where's the girl?
I don't know.
Mr. and Mrs. Bentley, this is Sheriff Colton.
How do you do? How do you do?
Sheriff, is our daughter safe?
We sure hope so, Mrs. Bentley.
Well, could I see her? You don't know how long we've waited.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Bentley, but I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's happened to her?
The truth is that your daughter is out there somewhere.
I don't understand.
Kathy Ann has just found out that the woman who raised her for the past 10 years is not her mother. I think that she's a little mixed up and scared. That thing we talked about earlier, I think we ought to try it.
All right, Mr. Jones.
You have another idea, Mr. Jones?
The only mother that Kathy ever had is up there in that house. I think she has a chance of talking her out of her hiding place.
What if she won't do it, Barney?
Mr. Jones, you've got to get her to try.
I think she might if you ask her. I know what this means for you. But if you love Kathy, Mr. and Miss Bentley, Angela Harding.
Please find her for us.
Kathy? Kathy, it's me, baby. Please, honey. Don't be afraid. I know you're somewhere near here. Kathy, I know how scared you must be. I am too. I knew my lies would catch up with me someday. Now they have. The only thing I never lied about was my feeling about you. Kathy? I love you. Please, honey, don't let the last few days spoil the memories we have. All the good times we had. Kathy, I wanted to be your mother because I loved you so much. Come on, baby. I'm not gonna leave here without you. Whatever happens, we'll face it together. I just want you to be safe and happy.
Mrs. Bentley.
These are your parents, Kathy.
Kathy Ann.
I want to stay with you.
You can't. You belong to them. Now you show them that I did a good job. I love you, child.
You'll be seeing her again. That's a promise, Kathy.
Kathy Ann, we know how you must feel.
Here. Oh, man, it's really gonna be tough on that little girl for a while.
I don't know. With all those people loving her the way they do, I think everything's going to turn out just fine.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Andrew Robinson, Annette O'Toole, John David Carson, Devin Erickson. Tonight's episode, Band of Evil.
When are you coming back, Les?
Oh, I don't know, Cassie. I guess when your dad gets another load of Bronx in, he wants me to break. It sure is obvious you're not ready to take my job away.
Very funny. Next time, paint an X on the wild ones.
Okay. I guess I'll have to fix this later.
Are you leaving right now?
No, I'm gonna go check some fence first, and then I think I'm gonna run into town and say goodbye to a couple of the guys. But I'll see you before I take off, okay?
Okay. Wait. Oh, Dad made out your check.
Oh, beautiful. Hey, thank you. Think I'll have to stop by the bank and pick up some traveling money.
Gonna say goodbye to a couple of the guys, huh?
You know us cowboys, sweetheart. We only kiss our horses. Come on.
I've seen some of the girls in the San Leon bar. I can see why you'd prefer your horse. Come on.
Hey, hold on there, lady. That's a big 10-4, lame duck.
Hey, you forgot to autograph my cast high rider. Come on.
10-4, lame duck. I'm gonna write some kind of neat graffiti on that shin bone of yours before I leave for Shaky Town. Oh, that's Los Angeles, in case you aren't up in our lingo yet. Get back to you later, lame duck. There's a gate down out here. Going 10-10 on the side right now, and checking around the upper pasture a little bit. High rider clear.
10-4 and 10-10, lame duck clear.
Right on the money, Batman. Give us another 1036, huh?
Just look at your Mickey Mouse, baby. Make it for 917.
Lois, look. Break 21 for the bushwhacker, come on. Break 21 for the bushwhacker, come on.
You got the bushwhacker, come on.
You've got company, bushwhacker. Or red pick-em-up with ears. 10-4?
There it is. Lay on the hammer. Go get him.
Break 21 for lame duck. Come on, come on. Break 21 for lame duck, please, come on.
Is that you, high rider? Come on.
Lame duck, come on for high rider. Do you copy? Do you copy? Lame duck, come on for high rider, please.
High rider?
duck, lame duck, come on for high rider, come on for high rider, till you come.
You're belly down in dirt, buddy. Why don't you step on out here?
Come on, get. Hey, man, what's going on? What do you want with me?
Sonny, let him go. Come on, let's get out of here.
What's going on? What do you want?
Darn it.
Well, you're lucky we happened on by. Cowboy, you look as if you could use a couple good Samaritans.
Hey, come on, partner, put that thing away. I'm just heading out of town. I don't want any trouble.
Well, you sure take the long way out, don't you?
Hey, come on, Sonny, leave him alone. He won't say anything.
No, I don't think I trust this here cowboy. Hey, is that what we ought to do? Let you go? Hey, huh? Come on, what is it? Well, you saw what he did. He attacked me.
Yeah. But how are we going to explain it?
Just keep a cool head. All we do is get rid of this. All of it. Fast.
Your name, Barnaby Jones?
Yeah?
The disguise isn't working.
Sheriff said I might find you out here. I'm Tim Carter. I need some of your professional time.
Well, I don't know.
There's nothing to it, probably. I run a small horse ranch near here, and, well, I've got a daughter with a very vivid imagination.
It is not my imagination.
Cass is working at being a mystery writer someday. She's pretty good at it, too.
That is irrelevant and immaterial right now, Dad, and you know it.
Cassie, I think you have a pretty good start for a mystery here. The bronc rider, Mr. Sayer, went to town to cash a check and say goodbye to a few friends.
Which he didn't. He didn't show up at the bank or the bar.
Well, Les had an appointment up in Mill Valley somewhere to break some horses. He may have headed straight there.
No, I called. He never showed up. And his saddle and his leather jacket, he didn't come back here for them either.
Well, you and the sheriff checked this out. What'd he say?
Well, we checked around town, looked over the ranch. Nothing. That's when your name came up.
You say that you overheard a transmission on this radio, which seemed to indicate that someone had seen Mr. Sayer?
Yes, I was talking to him on the CB. That's Citizens Band Radio. He's high rider and I'm lame duck.
They're handles. All CBers have handles.
Les said there was a gate down and he was going to check around the upper pasture.
Motorcycle freak's been using the ranch, spooking the horses. He probably checked it out.
And the next thing I heard was someone, a woman, saying, bushwhacker, you've got company, a red pick-em-up with ears.
All right, that's a red pickup with a CB antenna.
That had to be Les. He drives a red pickup.
Who's bushwhacker?
I don't know. I just got this outfit. I don't know all the handles yet.
Well, we'd like to help, but we're due to start back to town in the morning.
Well, now, wait a minute, Barnaby. We're not really due back for another 3 or 4 days. Besides, can't you see that this young lady has a big 1034 here?
Looks to be more like a perfect 36, 24, 36.
No. 1034 means trouble at this station. I still have my Class D license. Of course, I haven't used it since my CB was ripped off a couple of years ago, but have no fear, lame duck. I'm not going to let them hustle us out of God's country till I put your mind at ease, okay?
Okay. Walt, listen to me. Could you at least try to understand how I feel about all of this? Walt, please, for me? We can't go on with this, not for one more day.
Now, calm down, will you? When the right time comes...
The right time? My God, he's killed a man, Walt. Where is your head? And remember, I didn't want any part of this.
Oh, my. But you took your part, didn't you? And those 2, 3 bills a week, you never complained about that.
Did you? Hey, don't worry. It's okay. I just want to see everybody happy. You were very happy in Hawaii getting your suntan, instead of weekending in Palm Springs where Mummy and Daddy thought you were, eh?
I might remind you.
No, I'll remind you that murder one doesn't get smaller, split 4 ways. You were there, Lois. Every inch of the way. Now, tonight, Walt and I are going into the barn to make small packages out of big ones. And tomorrow morning early, we're in L.A., keeping happy customers happy. Business as usual.
I would say that some red-painted vehicle ricocheted against here and wound up down there.
Well, now, how come the sheriff didn't find this?
Possibly because he didn't spend 3 hours tramping over hill and through gully the way we did. And then maybe he didn't see the real 1034 in a pretty girl's eyes.
Well, whoever plowed in here was really moving. By the looks of the road on those turns over there, they were digging in all the way.
He probably had to have himself dug out and towed. The record of that ought to appear on some towing company's books.
Yeah, or an ambulance.
Possible. When we get back to town, we'll check out this paint with the truck agency. See if it matches a year of Sayer's truck. Well, I pulled something here. Here's another little something.
Piece of broken bottle, huh?
No, I don't think so. Looks like optical glass. Be sunglasses.
Cassie said she heard somebody on the CB talking to Bushwhacker. Wonder who Bushwhacker is.
Well, if that's his handle, maybe we can raise him on this CB at Charlie.
All right.
What's the channel?
She said she was using 21. There it is.
What's the language?
Say break 21 for the Bushwhacker.
Break 21 for the Bushwhacker.
Say it again. Ask him if he's got his ears on.
Break 21 for the Bushwhacker. You got your ears on?
Hi there, Breaker. Bushwhacker is 10-7. I saw Walt Garnett's green pickup parked at the Oasis. 10-4.
10-4.
10-4. What'd he say?
Well, he said that the Bushwhacker is a guy named Walt Garnett, that he's out of service now, and he's parked at a place called the Oasis.
You check that paint sample with a dealer. I'm going to see if I can corner a Bushwhacker.
Right, good luck.
Walt Garnett?
Check.
Well, now, that makes you the Bushwhacker.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy. What's your handle?
My name's Barnaby Jones. I was told that you saw Les Sayers a couple of days.
Les Sayer? That's a blank. I'm afraid I don't know any Les Sayer.
Well, maybe you just saw his truck. Anyway, somebody heard a voice on one of those CB radios. Said, Bushwhacker, we got company. I read, pick him up with ears.
No. Afraid I can't be of any help to you. What's the fuss?
The fuss is that Les Sayer is missing. And I'm a private investigator, and somebody hired me to find him.
Well, I'll be.
Well, thank you very much. You know, sometimes these things come together like 2 + 2. Sometimes it takes a day or two longer.
heard us. Somebody heard everything.
Easy now, easy. I don't like the way you spill things. He's got nothing.
Nothing that Sonny can't handle. Right, Sonny?
That's right, Pumpkin.
And you say the paint matches Sayre's truck?
Fire engine red is what the color check calls it.
Now, Tommy, I would say the water is rising too fast to say it hasn't been raining somewhere.
I agree with you, Barnaby. And it looked like there'd been a high-speed chase.
Well, that's a guess. But if Mr. Sayre knew the ranch this well...
He sure wouldn't have been trying for any quarter-mile record in that spot, slamming trees and winding up stuck in a gully.
Well, we'll get on it with the towing companies and ambulance services in the area.
What do you know about a young fellow named Walt Garnett?
Walt? Oh, he's a bit spoiled, maybe, like most of those country club kids. No real complaints, though. Why?
Well, I got a hunch he lied to me, and I'm wondering why.
Cassie said you heard somebody on the CB call Bushwhacker, which is Walt Garnett's handle, to tell him that there was a red pickup nearby. She also said that Bushwhacker answered, but Walt Garnett denies knowing anything about it.
That's strange.
There was another young fellow with Garnett when I talked to him. He's wearing a Derringer hat.
Oh, that's Sonny Holland. Now, there's a real success story. Brought up on the wrong side of the tracks, went away to L.A. for 2, maybe 3 years, and made it big. Ghostwriting songs for those big country rock groups.
They were with a couple of very attractive young ladies.
Well, let's see now. Walt's been going with Lois Lambert ever since I can remember. And Sonny, I think Vanessa Pickering's got him pretty well staked out.
Well, thanks, Tommy, but if you hear anything on the truck, give me a call.
Sure thing.
JR, let's go and continue to poke a stick in the hornet's nest.
Okay.
Well, where do you want me to poke, Coach?
Why don't you get in touch with Betty? Tell her to call some of our friends in the music business.
Check out Sonny Holland?
Yeah. Let's see what he's got playing on the old jukebox.
Please, Walt. That detective's going to find out about Sonny, about all of us.
You're talking crazy, Lois. Don't flip out on me now, baby.
What happened to us? I loved you. I would have done anything for you.
Do this for me now and get off my back.
No. I want you to do something for me. I want you to go to the police with me now.
Lois, you're out of your mind. Do you want to go to prison?
Well, then, let's go away somewhere where nobody can find us.
Sure. How would that look? Just gotta wait it out.
Wait, for what? For Sonny to kill someone else? He'll do it. I know he will.
Hey, what's going on here, huh? What's happening? The two of you are looking very serious all of a sudden, huh?
Just talking. Lois wants to go somewhere, and thought we'd take a ride.
You're reading my mind. I was just going to suggest, look, why don't we grab a couple six-packs and some deli and kill the afternoon to lake, huh?
I don't feel like it.
Oh, come on, honey. I mean, what could be better? Listen, if there's anyone who needs some relaxing, it's you, Lois. Come on.
We'll have to go by and pick up my suit.
Hooray.
Well, you're a little bit right and a little bit wrong, Mr. Jones.
That's about average for me. Would you say that that's a piece of somebody's sunglasses?
Yes, but not from any cheap drugstore type. These are special order. Made in fancy colors, made in Europe.
Expensive?
Oh, $35, $40 glasses, depending on the style. It's pretty steep for non-prescription sunglasses.
Would you happen to remember the names of any of the people that bought them?
I'd have to go through all those files. Take me all night.
Well, I wouldn't want to spoil your evening. But just offhand, would you remember the names of any of them?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Mrs. Shaddix bought a pair just before she left for Acapulco.
Anyone else?
Let's see. Yes, Lois Lambert bought some.
Young Lois Lambert?
Well, I don't know any old ones. Of course, the Lamberts can afford to buy a pair for every day of the week if she wanted them. You know her?
I saw her once. Pretty little thing, as I recall.
I don't think I could do it, Sonny. Don't worry, I'll handle her.
Oh, well now, Walt, I've been looking for some sort of indication that you're able to do that. Frankly, I don't think she's listening to you anymore.
She's just shook up. She'll settle down.
No. The problem with Lois is she has a bad streak of conscience in her. I've noticed it before.
Well, I just cannot kill her.
Why not?
Look, Lois wants to go away. What if we just disappear?
Walt, I've already considered the reasonable alternatives. Mommy and Daddy would spare no expense in bringing their dear daughter back home. Do you know what kind of scene that would cause? Tearful reunion, why she left, etc., etc. 20 years? Life?
No. She won't say anything.
Well, don't get uptight. It was just a thought, so think about it, eh? Let's get wet. Like I said, no choice. And then there were three, hey?
I don't know. I guess she just dove in. We weren't watching. Then when we didn't see her, we dove in, and we couldn't find her. And then we saw her like that.
Take it easy, son. There just wasn't any way we could have gotten here in time to help.
I know. There's nothing anybody could have done. Lois was already dead.
Look, why don't you two take Walt on home? Get the rest of this later. Barnaby, I'll be with you in a minute. I got to make a call in.
Oh, Mr. Holland?
Yeah.
Could I talk to you a minute?
I don't really feel much like talking now, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I called the sheriff. I was looking for Lois Lambert's address, and I heard about the tragedy out here.
Tragedy is too small a word for it, Mr. James.
Jones.
Well, to be very honest with you, mister, your name doesn't mean one hoot in hell to me right now, after what's happened here.
Yeah, I suppose not. Was Lois a good swimmer?
Sure. Oh, God, don't ask me what happened. If I knew what happened, maybe I could have got there sooner. She bumped her head, probably. I don't know.
I guess you four were very close.
Yeah. And it doesn't make it any easier.
Wonder if you could tell me something. Was Lois upset about anything Earlier when I saw her at the Oasis, she seemed nervous.
Seems like so long ago. Oh, yeah, she and Walt had one of their famous 5-minute arguments. There's nothing to it, except that I bet he wishes he could have another one with her right now. What's the sudden interest in Lois?
I have a one-track mind. It makes a lot of whistle stops at a lot of places. I'm still looking for Les Sayer, and a little something that I found seemed to lead me to Lois Lambert.
I hate to derail you, mister, but Lois and missing men don't belong in the same conversation. She was one of the few truly nice girls around here. So you'll have to excuse me.
How well did you know Lois Lambert?
Just to say hello to. An accident there at the lake?
I don't know. Jedediah made a couple of explorative dives.
There's nothing down there but 10 feet of clear water and 100 friendly minnows.
Betty?
That's just fine. There I am out working, and you're here having a picnic.
Betty, this is Cassie Carter. Cassie, this is my daughter-in-law, Betty Jones.
Hi, I would get up, but...
Oh, no, please, I'd rather join you.
Well, Betty, what's the verdict? Do we have a successful ghostwriter of songs in our Mr. Sonny Holland?
Well, that depends on whether that comes under the heading of dream merchant.
I think you better translate for the coach, Betty. He's starting to knit his brow.
Ah, yes, well, 2 phone calls told the whole story. The first to Arnold Steiner.
The agent's agent?
Mm-hmm. He told me that Sonny Holland was a standing joke in Los Angeles 3-4 years ago. He was trying to sell simply atrocious lyrics to recording artists. Of course, they closed the door on him fast.
Do you mean to say Sonny Holland isn't...
Well, what about the second call?
To Lieutenant Biddle. It seems Mr. Holland started peddling marijuana instead. He served time on charges of dealing narcotics 2.5 years ago.
Well, that explains his time in the big city. Poor country boy makes good.
Wow. He's practically a hero around San Leon.
If you want to be believed, gotta make the lie really big, right?
You may just have something there, Jedediah.
You want to know if Sonny Holland is still dealing marijuana?
You know, I no longer have to spell it out for you. You're beginning to read my mind.
Sonny Holland?
Yeah?
Got a little treat for your digestion. Like to talk some business.
I don't know you. You should bug off, huh?
Well, we can discuss money first. We'll do something about your manners later. I'm used to privacy.
You know, I don't care what you're used to. This is about as private as it gets. Who the hell are you?
Vince Pinjel.
You ever heard of him? Sorry, Vince, we never heard of you.
Nobody hears of me unless I want them to hear of me. That's the way I run my business.
You in the music business? That's my line.
It may be your line, pal, but it ain't your business. Look, save the banjo strumming for the Hicks, huh? Look, I heard about your operation. I know it's regular. I know it's dependable. That's what my people want. And they're willing to pay you up to twice what you've been getting.
You read too many comic books. Who sent you?
Big Richard. And he doesn't like to be thought of as comical.
That's interesting. When did you talk to Big Richard?
Yesterday.
Big Richard's in the joint. 10 to 20.
You know, that's the trouble with doing business with you guys in the sticks. You're out of touch, you know that? His lawyer got him a new trial. He's been back on the streets for 2 weeks. Man, I hope he didn't send me to some hubcap packer.
Okay.
Look, I don't make second offers. You double your take, but it has got to be the best stuff delivered on time. Now, we got a deal.
I'll talk to you about it tomorrow.
I'd like to call my people tonight.
Tomorrow.
I'm at the Bluestone Motel. Just a thought. we'd really like to do you in. Rather than cut you out, if you get my meaning.
Think he's on the level?
I don't know. He could be a narc who's made our operation. But we'd better find out. Like tonight.
Do you suppose they'd hurt JR?
I'm sorry he decided to hole up in that motel. It's risky.
I believe that runs in the family.
I think we've got to start acting like we're sure of something that we're not entirely sure of, that Sonny is still running marijuana.
He could be running it across the Mexican border, somehow.
They can drive it over.
The airplane.
He'd fly it over.
No, I mean, there was an airplane.
What airplane, Cassie?
The last time I talked to Les on the CB, there was this airplane flying low over the ranch. I usually don't think anything about it because they often fly over here in their pattern for San Leon Airport.
What was unusual about it?
Well, it sounded so low, like it was slowing down to land or something.
It could have been a drop, and Les saw it.
And somebody saw him at the upper pasture. That's what they meant by, you've got company. Do you think they might have killed him?
There was a nervous young lady named Lois Lambert who might have been able to tell us, but she's no longer around.
Barnaby, we can't prove any of this. And JR could be waiting in that motel to be killed.
Why'd you have that guy call here? My mother could be home any minute.
If the guy's a narc, my phone could be bugged.
Hello? He's right here. Hang on.
Yeah. Where the devil have you been? I asked him to have you call last night. What about this Vince Pengel? You mean he's on the level? Yeah, and he said you sent him. Uh-huh, go on. Find the Blue Star Motel. Yeah? Okay, thanks. No? No trouble. I'll handle it. Big Richard says that Vince Pengel is the middleman on some of the biggest deals going down in the West Coast. The cops have been looking for Vince Pengel for 2 years.
So, looks like Big Richard sent us a ripe one.
Big Richard sent us nothing. The crumb's a $3 bill. The cops picked up Vince Pengel in L.A. last night. Our guy's a narc.
Well, we better call off the drop. They're on to us.
Will you stop talking with your head empty? By now, Andy's already hedge-hopping his way here with the plane load. You got the number?
Yeah, it's right here.
Well, call it, my love, and ask for Mr. Pengel's room.
Hello?
Hold on a sec for Mr. Holland.
Pengel.
Yeah. You know, you sleep a little too long on good offers to suit me, Holland. Maybe I should shop at a bigger store, huh?
Hey, I had to give it some thought. It's a big move. Some people are going to be very unhappy.
Well, I keep all my happiness in a money clip. You interested or not?
I'm interested. Let's talk about it.
All right, be here in 20 minutes.
Hey, no way. How do I know your picture's not a post office favorite? I'll meet you over in Culverton. The Red Line. Noon.
What's the matter with the right here? I'll pull the shades, don't worry.
People see every move I make in San Leon. You know where Culverton is?
I'll ask a cop for directions.
Just be there. I'll be expecting you. And by the time he gets back to his motel room, we'll have the stuff in the barn. Guy like that, a big money clip, well, he could wind up dead in bed anytime.
Hello?
Barnaby, they just called me.
Yeah, I figured your line was busy.
Well, Sonny's pretending to take the bait, but I think he wants me out of town, like right now.
Yeah. I just talked to Lieutenant Biddle.
I think we gave you a bad name to use. Vince Pengill was arrested in Los Angeles last night.
No, something tells me Sonny knows.
Well, in case he does, I don't want you to get a Purple Heart in the Blue Star Motel. So I'm sending Betty down to get you.
I'll buy that. I'll be looking for her smiling face.
Well, the pot is boiling furiously, and I don't know what's cooking. Sonny Holland said yesterday that he couldn't talk business until tomorrow.
That's today. We're running out of time.
That's it, the time.
What is it?
10:36, that's the time of day. That's what they were asking.
Who was asking?
Part of the chatter on the CB the day Les disappeared. Somebody, it could have been the same woman's voice, was asking for a 10:36. But when the guy answered her, he said something about check your Mickey Mouse. Her watch, maybe. But he didn't give the right time. He said 9 something, but it was almost noon.
Well, if he didn't sign off with a 10 signal and he wasn't giving the time.
Could be the date. 9 being September this month.
Well, if that's today, both of my Mickey Mouse's arms are pointing almost to 12.
Same time, same place, do you think?
Betty, you go down there and get Jedediah. You stay here and keep that thing tuned into me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look.
You'd better not use your name if they know you. What should I call you?
Break 21 for Lame Duck. This is a Silver Fox. Come on.
You've got the lame duck. Come on.
Nothing around here but a lot of wide open spaces. I'm gonna take a drive over and look around the upper pasture.
10-4, do you want me to call the sheriff? Come on.
I wouldn't do that, Lame Duck, until I find out whether I'm chasing a wild goose.
10-4, this is Lame Duck, KUI 4696, clear.
That lame duck chick sounds loud and clear. Like a base station.
Yeah. The other one's a mobile. I can hear the engine noises. From the signal, he's right on top of us.
Cassie Carter. Somebody said she broke her leg. Lame duck? This is part of her father's ranch, you know?
So, that could make Silver Fox the guy who's been looking for our missing cowboy.
Sonny, the plane's due any minute. Now, we better radio them and tell them to keep going.
Sure, and let them hear every word of it. You wait here and stay off that radio. I'm going fox hunting.
Break 21 for the Silver Fox, come on. Break 21 for the Silver Fox, come on. Hey there, Silver Fox, I just heard that airplane again. You got your ears up, do you copy?
You just tell her that nice airplane came and went. Nothing else. Tell her.
I hear you there, Lame Duck. I saw it. I think it's just some pilot practicing. It's like a false alarm.
I'd better call the sheriff. He may have dropped something you didn't see. 10-4?
You better convince her that that's not a good idea, and convince me as well.
I wouldn't call the sheriff. He thinks we're all half crazy now. 10-4?
If you're not back in 10 minutes, I'm calling the sheriff anyway. 10-4.
That's a big 10-4. Tell her.
That's a big 10-4.
Okay. Now take your gun nice and easy and toss it this side of the seat.
Honey, what are you gonna do? You want me to turn my back?
We got 10 minutes to shut up Bucket Mouth on the other end. Then you can turn your back. After Walt picks up the stuff, the two of you follow me. Get in. Okay, Silver Fox, start driving. right, now just keep smiling and slide out real easy. I'm right behind you.
Got the inside!
Walt, the phone line. Rip it down, quick.
Phone's dead. How you doing with that thing?
It's no use. Something's happened to the antenna.
Your father have a gun around here anywhere?
See if there's any gas in those cans. Get them, and we'll burn them out.
All right.
Oh, no. There are only 4 shells here.
It might be one too many, or a lot too few. You hit?
No, it surprised me. I fell.
I don't get it. What are these doing here? I get it. Look, get on the CB in this thing. Call the Sheriff's Emergency Channel number 9. Okay, Channel 9.
Right.
This is an emergency. Can anyone hear me?
Drop it, Sonny!
All right, get your hands above your head. Move out into the open. Come on. Right there. Barnaby, you okay?
Yeah. I guess I'm what you might call 10-4.
Okay, give it a try.
What are you saying there? Am I getting through?
Coming through loud and clear, wall to wall, or whatever you're supposed to say.
Thank you much. Come on out and modulate with us, Lady Jones.
Now, who would have thought that that toy I gave Cassie would have helped you catch up with Les Sayer's killers?
Good thing she had her ears on and her memory plugged in.
Cassie, you know, once your cast comes off, you're going to have to change your handle. I mean, Lame Duck isn't going to do anymore.
Well, how about Slick Chick? You know, I just may come by here one day and give you a call.
Well, I'll just answer to that.
Okay.
By the way, Jedediah, what was your handle? You never mentioned it.
You know, you two were breaking the law by operating a CB without a license. Are you aware of that?
Come on, JR. What was your handle?
Tarzan.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars James Naughton, Sharon Spellman, Linda Kelsey, Anthony Geary. Tonight's episode, Voice in the Night.
There you are, Miss Glover. Just the way the judge likes it.
I think Judge Royce would starve to death if it weren't for the olives.
Linda, don't forget the Cromwells are expecting Margins and Pittman.
If they're not here in 10 minutes, you take care of them. I've got a date.
Here you are, Judge. Dry as a meter maid's heart.
Well, look who's here. Dr. Manning. Louis?
I don't believe my eyes.
Hello, Linda.
It's good to see you again, Louis.
Join me for a drink?
I'm on duty, but when did that ever stop me?
If you still have your heart set on landing, Louis, make your move, darling, before that barracuda cousin of yours gobbles him up.
It's hard to figure out why some guy hasn't latched onto you yet.
Oh, maybe I'm too particular. Remember the last time I said that was...
Yes, it was at Cynthia's last birthday party. It's been almost a year now. It's all right to talk about it.
Hi, stranger.
Stranger, we had lunch last week.
You didn't tell me you've been seeing Louis.
Oh? And how about hostesses drinking on duty? Did I forget to tell you about that, too?
Ladies.
The Pittmans. Would you show them to the private room? I gotta see about dinner for the Cromwells. Now, don't you leave before I get back, okay? Well, Louis,
Judge Royce.
Why have you been hiding? Your friends miss you.
Thanks. I haven't really been hiding. I've been keeping myself pretty busy down at the clinic.
I just want to say that Cynthia's death, well, it hasn't been easy for any of us.
Yeah.
Judge, phone call for you.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Hello?
Judge Royce,
Yes?
this is Cynthia. I'm back.
Who?
Cynthia, what you did was very mean, and I hate you for it.
Who is this?
What is it, Judge? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
What's the matter? Oh, another one of those calls. Someone claiming to be Cynthia.
Oh, come on. It's just the work of some demented prankster.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll say goodnight.
They just won't let us forget, will they?
I think I'd better say goodnight, too. Judge, I'll give you a ride home.
No, don't worry about it. It's just a short walk. And I am not about to let that idiot telephone caller get the best of me. Good night, Lois.
Good night, Judge.
Hi, Barnaby.
Martin, mountain air certainly seems to agree with you.
The only thing I miss about the big city is not getting a chance to see more of you. Barnaby Jones or Claire Glover?
How do you do, ma'am? I hope by asking for this little talk isn't keeping you from doing something you want to do.
I've already told Sheriff Perry everything I know.
I know, but sometimes people can be helped in remembering something they may have overlooked.
Mr. Jones, everyone else accepts the fact that Judge Royce died of an accident. Why isn't that enough for you?
Well, I don't say that I won't arrive at the same conclusion, but that other accident on Friday got me kind of puzzled.
Friday? You talking about Dr. Anderson?
I didn't get a chance to tell you, but California Meridian Insurance has got Barnaby working on a doubleheader.
But the doctor fell while he was out hiking in the mountains. Why should there be any question about his death?
The doctor's receptionist said that he received a phone call before the accident from someone who identified themselves as Cynthia Glover.
From Cynthia?
Well, it's like I told you. The receptionist must have heard wrong, that's all.
Well, that may be so, but you can see how the whole thing would take on a very sinister complexion if Judge Royce had also received such a phone call. Now, you were one of the last people to see her alive, did she?
No. No. If she had, she would have told me.
Are you sure?
Cynthia's dead, Mr. Jones. It's been almost a year since she was lost out there on the lake.
And the year before that, she was under treatment to Dr. Anderson for an emotional disturbance.
It was a terrible thing. 2 years before, she'd been raped. Her mind, it was never the same after that.
So you petitioned the court to have her committed to a mental institution?
I had no other choice. She was my niece. I was legally responsible for her.
Yes, I understand that, but you can see where my suspicions would start to twitch when you consider there was Dr. Anderson who testified as to her incompetence, and it was Judge Royce who signed the commitment order. And now both are dead within a week.
A coincidence. That's all it is.
Claire?
Excuse me.
Is that the cousin you told me about?
Yes, Linda. Come on, you wanted to see where Judge Royce's body was found?
Hi, Claire. What brings you here?
A private detective named Jones was just out to see me. He knows Doc Anderson also got one of those calls.
What about the Judge Royce call?
Not yet. Some crackpot's trying to ruin this town. And with that detective stirring up things, he mustn't find out about that second phone call. We don't need that kind of publicity. We've got to stick together in this.
Just the way you did when you all got together and had Cynthia committed, right?
Louis, please. I know how much you love Cynthia. We all did. And I feel terrible about my part in it. But what happened is over.
What if it isn't? What if she really is alive? If she didn't drown in the lake that night?
Louis!
After all, they never did find her body.
Stop that!
Well, it could be her, couldn't it? Back after all this time to get her revenge on all of you for what you did to her.
It's not going to do any good trying to panic people with talk like that, now is it?
Been a lousy day. I think I gotta get back.
Look, we've all got to try to help each other forget.
Yeah, sure.
Why don't you come out to the lodge tonight? At 10, after we close. We could have a late dinner. Talk?
Yeah, well, if I can make it, I'll call.
Please, try.
lifeguard position's open if you're interested.
I might consider it. If the pool is always full of as pretty young ladies as you.
You're cute. What do you want to know?
You sure I'm not twisting your arm?
Why hassle? You've been asking a lot of questions about those crazy phone calls. I figured I was next.
I only know of one phone call, the one to Dr. Anderson. Were there others?
Yes, there was another. Judge Royce took it at the lodge the night she died.
From someone who called herself Cynthia Glover?
Why don't you ask Claire? She was there.
Thanks. I'll give it another try.
Mr. Jones, the investigation coming along all right?
It would be coming along better if I'd been provided with all the available facts.
Oh?
I guess you had your own reasons for not telling me that Judge Royce received a Cynthia phone call the night she died. I'm wondering what the reasons are.
Quite simply, I wanted it hushed up to protect a lot of innocent business people, myself included, who might be hurt if it got out that some malicious prankster was trying to scare away the visitors from our resort area.
I suppose you didn't realize when I told you about Dr. Anderson's call that we are probably dealing with a homicidal maniac.
Let's not over-dramatize it, Mr. Jones. There's got to be a more rational explanation.
Excuse me, Miss Clover. They still didn't bring enough firewood. They'll make another delivery tomorrow morning. There you are. Hey.
You're not the regular driver?
He's been sick.
Wait a minute. Nelson.
Something wrong?
That driver, Nelson Mosley. He's the man who raped Cynthia.
Mr. Mosley?
Yeah?
My name's Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator.
Saw you at the Glover place. What do you want?
Well, a few straight answers from you might be helpful. I want to talk to you a little bit about your problems with the late Judge Royce, Dr. Anderson.
Read about it. It was in the papers 3 years ago.
Yeah, I already have. And the way I get the story, Judge Royce presided at your trial for the rape of Cynthia Glover, and Dr. Anderson was one of the chief medical witnesses against you.
Look, Jones, they're dead. My problems with them are over.
Well, maybe not. The way it's beginning to shape up, their accidents are looking more and more like murder.
Don't matter to me how they got to hell as long as they got there.
You didn't help them get there, did you?
No, that's a privilege they don't give ex-cons on parole. Look, mister, I'm busy.
I don't want to hold you up, but there is one more thing. Before they died, both the judge and Dr. Anderson reported that they had received scary phone calls from someone using the name of Cynthia Glover.
What are you trying to pull?
Well, the question is, are you trying to pull anything? Using a woman's voice to fake calls from a dead girl?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, in that case, you won't mind saying where you were when the judge died and when Dr. Anderson was found at the base of the cliff?
I've been in San Diego the past week. I drove in here last night. Now, you can check that.
I will.
But you're right about me having it in for Doc Anderson and the judge. They burned me on a bum rap, and I'm glad they're dead.
Are you saying you were framed?
Like Whistler's mother. The whole mob, including Cynthia, nailed me to the wall. They couldn't believe that a fruit picker's kid could make out with the lousy princess without knocking her to the ground first. So when Cynthia cried rape and her boyfriend Lewis backed her up, well, that's all she wrote.
Lewis?
Yeah, him, the doc, the judge, all of them. 3 to 10 years, heavy time. And I would still be stamping license plates if the boss here hadn't promised the parole board I'd have a job if they let me out.
There was a Lewis Manning in the restaurant the night the judge died. Is that the boyfriend that you're referring to?
Yeah. Nowadays, he's a kid shrink at the clinic in town.
Thank you very much.
Cynthia?
Hello, Louis. It's just me.
That's a pretty dumb joke.
Don't be mad, Louis. You like my dress? I think it makes me look very pretty, don't you?
What are you trying to do, Linda? What do you want?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
I just love it here, don't you, Louis? It's my magic garden where all my dreams come true.
Stop it. You know Cynthia and I used to come here all the time. What are you trying to do?
Nothing. You and your damn ghost. Cynthia's dead. Don't you understand? She's dead, and I'm alive.
I'm sorry.
Louis! Please, wait. I didn't want to say anything mean. I'm sorry, Louis. I just want you to forget Cynthia. Please, Louis. There are other girls you can love. What's this all about?
It's nothing, Claire.
Louis, you leave Louis alone. Do you hear me, Claire? You've already taken everything else that belonged to Cynthia, the rest around her inheritance. Linda, that's enough. No, I'm not going to let her have Louis, too. Never! I'm sorry. About dinner tonight.
I told you, I'll call.
Well, Dr. Manning, they told me at the clinic that I might find you here. My name is Barnaby Jones.
Oh, yeah, the private detective.
Yes. According to Sheriff Perry, you left the lodge about the same time as Judge Royce.
That's right.
Did you notice anything unusual?
No, I offered her a ride home. She said no, so I took off.
You and Cynthia Glover were very close, weren't you?
We were going to be married.
I know about the Cynthia call to the judge.
I see. Well, if you know that already, there's nothing else to tell.
I wonder if you would mind telling me a little something about Cynthia. It's very difficult to visualize someone unless you have some sort of an image. I hear she was very beautiful.
Yes. Here, you can see for yourself. That picture was taken a couple of days before. See, Cynthia had gone to a party ahead of me, and when I arrived, I couldn't find her, so I went out looking for her. And, I found them in the garden.
Nelson Mosley?
Yeah. No, I think I would have killed him right there with my hands if I hadn't heard that scream and seen the look on her face. After a couple of days, it became very obvious that she'd been severely traumatized.
How long after that was there first talk about having her committed?
Well, it was touch and go for almost 2 years. Claire was her aunt.
and her closest relative. I guess she thought she was doing what was best for Cynthia.
But you didn't.
Psychology's my field, Mr. Johns. I was only a graduate student then, but I tried to convince them, to show them that it was only a temporary condition, that it was a trauma arising out of the shock of having been raped.
But Dr. Anderson didn't agree.
No, he thought she was being a menace to herself and to all the people around her. So he got Judge Royce to sign the papers. And that night, Cynthia rowed a boat out into the middle of the lake, and that was the last time anybody saw her.
The sheriff had the lake dragged, but they never found the body.
That's right. They found the boat with her sweater in it. I guess they figured that she was lost somewhere in the deep caverns of the lake bed.
Yes, I understand that's happened before. Well, thank you very much, Doctor.
Barnaby Jones' office, J.R. Jones speaking.
Jedediah, I pay you a retainer for valuable services, not one of which includes being a receptionist.
Hiya, Barnaby. I was just covering for Betty so she can get her hair done. Anyway, I figure answering the phone kind of gives me the feel of the operation here.
Did Betty fill you in on the Judge Royce case?
Yeah, what's up?
Tell Betty I need the medical records of the Cynthia Glover commitment. She can find them in the Coverton County Courthouse.
You think there's a connection?
Maybe. Two of the principals in the decision to commit are suddenly dead, and the aunt is suddenly wealthy.
Wow. How about if Betty and I come up there and give you a hand, huh?
Don't you have a class today in corporate law?
There's got to be more to life than trying to pass a California bar, Barnaby.
Listen, little cousin, just burn one end of the candle at a time. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Glover Lodge. Hold on. It's for you, Miss Glover.
Is it Louis Manning?
Sounds like a woman.
I'll be right there.
We'll be with you in just a minute.
Don't forget to leave the front door unlocked for Louis.
Okay. Good night.
Hello?
It's Cynthia.
What?
But you knew I would call, didn't you, Claire?
Who's there? Who is it?
Only I could have talked to Claire one more time, just
Once more to tell her how sorry I am for all the mean things I said.
And you didn't see your cousin again after you ran off yesterday?
I was upset. I stayed in my apartment in town all night.
10:05, Sheriff. That's your determination of the time of death?
Well, I can't imagine any other way that Claire's watch would be broken except when she was struck by the pot. Harry, you took off for home a little after 10?
2-3 minutes at the most.
Harry told my deputy that Claire asked him to leave the front door open for you. How come he never showed up?
I got tied up at the clinic. I tried to call to beg off. There was no answer.
Harry, didn't you tell my deputy that Claire did receive a call from Lewis?
No, he got it wrong. I told him there was a call that Claire thought was Mr. Manning.
What call was that?
Didn't get her name.
Her name?
Well, it sounded like a woman, I think.
Well, think harder, Harry. Was it the same voice that called Judge Royce the night she died?
Oh, now, wait a minute. I didn't hear anything about a call to the judge.
Miss Glover made us promise not to say anything about it.
I'll talk to you about that later, Martin. Was it?
It could have been. Yeah, I guess maybe it was the voice of the woman calling herself Cynthia.
Well, Martin, are you beginning to contemplate the possibilities?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If somebody is murdering these people, I'm still not going to believe that it's the work of a supernatural killer. We found this on the floor next to the body.
CLG.
Cynthia Lynn Glover.
If someone is trying to make us believe a dead girl committed those murders, they're trying awfully hard.
It's obvious. The killer planted this next to the body to throw everybody off. Just like he or she or whoever it is, pretending to be Cynthia making those calls.
Stay back, I'll smash your head!
How'd they ever let scum like you back out on the streets?
Oh, listen to that. The pot cursing the kettle. Well, it's time you listened for a change.
I did listen. I listened for a day and a half in that courthouse till I wanted to throw up.
You all railroaded me! 3 years! And throw in this arm I lost in a prison fight. Now, that's what the lies Cynthia told cost me.
I was there. I saw it.
You were there at the end. You didn't see her the night she got to that party all wild-eyed, acting weird. Like she was on something. Pot, uppers, I don't know, something.
No, she didn't do any of that.
Oh, yeah? Then maybe you didn't know her like you let on. She was flying. Especially after she got me to take her into the garden.
Got you?
That's right. It wasn't me that made the first move. She said she needed air. Something else she needed. Come at me grabbing and pawing.
No!
Yes! She said I was dirt and she wanted to wallow in it. And it wasn't until you showed up that she changed. All sudden like then she's crying rape. Well, you and all the others, you didn't want to know the truth then, and you don't want to know it now. But that's the way it was. Look, man, I already put in my time. I got no reason to lie. You gotta believe me, Cynthia was out of her skull that night.
If anything comes up, why, I'll give you a call. Where are you staying?
Pineview Motel.
Harry, I want you back here at 5 o'clock.
Today?
Yes. We still have a business to run, you know.
Yes, Miss Glover. Gentlemen?
And her cousin's body's not even cold yet.
Is Linda the sole heir to Clara's estate, or do the other relatives share also?
Oh, as far as I know, she's the end of the line. Yeah. Maybe I better have one of my deputies start to do a little checking on her alibi. I'll see you.
Barnaby!
You always manage to show up in time for a free lunch, don't you?
Well, that's what you get for not paying me a halfway decent living wage. Here's the medical testimony from Cynthia Glover's commitment hearing. What's all that?
A couple of fingerprints. I left it in a phone booth.
You mean you have something?
I won't know until the sheriff checks it out with the FBI.
Just any old phone booth?
No, the phone booth closest to the lodge. The bartender said that Claire received a call at the bar just before closing time. And shortly after that, she was dead.
Think it was another Cynthia call?
Well, the call would have had to have been made close enough so the killer could get there in just those few minutes. Might not have been that phone booth. Might have. What do you got?
Some pretty depressing reading, I'm afraid. Besides Dr. Vincent Anderson's testimony, there's also some unpublished background reports from a court-appointed neurologist, a Dr. William Reston. He did a series of tests on Cynthia.
Yeah, psychological profile, full physical, Rorschach, EEG brainwave.
What is it?
Betty, we've got to have a talk with Dr. Lewis Manning.
Hi, I'm the manager. If you're looking for Lewis, you'll have to try the clinic.
Oh, I tried there, and they gave me this address. What time do you expect him home?
Hard to tell. Lewis keeps the apartment, but he's rarely here. He's been staying mostly at a cabin he owns up in the mountains.
How would I get there?
Out the highway, 12 miles to the Ridgecrest turnoff. Left for another 8 miles, and there you are. Got his name on the box, can't miss.
Isn't it kind of unusual maintaining 2 homes in a community this size?
True. Lewis has cause to be eccentric. When he's out at the clinic, he's become a sort of hermit. It all started with the death of a girl he was going to marry.
I see. Thank you.
there's no car. And unless Mr. Manning is a long-distance jogger, we've struck out again.
Well, let's give it a try.
Must we?
Dr. Manning?
Barnaby, if we have to put in some waiting time, could we do it in the car?
Don't tell me you're afraid of the woods, Betty.
Not the woods. Just of the bears and the lions and the snakes in the woods.
Yeah, take a look at this.
What? The bars?
Yeah. Same thing down here.
Well, is there something strange about people wanting to protect themselves with barred windows?
First rule about protecting property is try not to get robbed in the first place.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
The way to do that is to make sure that any potential intruder sees that the house is very hard to break into.
Of course. The bar should be on the outside, not hidden inside.
Yeah. I think we ought to have a look inside.
Right. What's wrong?
Can't seem to make the tumblers catch.
Ah, it did it again.
No, it didn't. The door was unlocked. Oh, I see. It was broken on the inside. Doesn't quite have the Spartan look of a man living as a hermit.
Well, apparently he has found himself a lady hermit to share the lonely hours.
Betty? Cynthia Glover. It's the doctor.
You've got no right in here. Get out!
Now, take it easy, Doctor. We just want to have a little talk. This is my daughter-in-law, Betty Jones.
The manager told you to try me at the clinic. You've got no right breaking in here.
We didn't exactly break in. The door lock was already broken. Now, would you like to tell me why, or would you like me to tell you?
What I would really like is for you to leave. Right now.
All right. But the sheriff will probably be interested in my theory, which includes the reason why you installed these bars the way you did, which is not to keep people out, but to lock somebody in.
I don't know what you mean.
This is a copy of the rap sheet from the file of Cynthia Glover's commitment hearing. She was apparently arrested at one time for drunken driving.
Well, they took her whole life's history. So what?
These are a couple of fingerprints I picked up in the phone booth near the lodge this morning. They match.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Those phone calls from Cynthia, she made them herself, didn't she?
No, Mosley made him. Nelson Mosley made him. He did it for revenge. That's why he came back here, to get a job at the mill so he could be close.
Won't wash, Lewis. Those fingerprints are conclusive. And if the sheriff wants more, I'm sure he can pick up hundreds here in the cabin.
No, wait a minute. You don't understand.
I think I do. A man in love with a woman, a professional psychologist who knew before anyone else that the woman's mind was not stable. He felt qualified to help her with her problem, but desperately afraid that he might lose her to some institution. I can understand that.
my whole life, Mr. Jones.
That night Cynthia rode out on the lake, you got there in time to save her, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then you brought her up here, caged her in, and spent all that time trying to cure her.
It was working, too. Every day she was improving. She was opening up. She was becoming more like the girl that she used to be. The one I fell in love with. And last Friday, I came home from the clinic and she'd broken through the lock.
Someone's taking the Jeep.
Cynthia.
If that was Cynthia and she was listening, she knows that Nelson Mosley's out of jail.
Cynthia!
No. You're the last one.
No, what happened wasn't my fault. I swear it wasn't.
Yes, it was. And the rest of them, too. They wanted to put me away in a place where they locked the doors forever.
Like the place Lois locked you in?
Yes. But I got away from Lewis, didn't I?
Take it easy. Everything's gonna be all right. Just take it easy.
The only thing that kept me going all that time in prison was how much I hated her for what she did to me. How glad I was she was dead. Now, all I can feel is sorry for her.
My deputy just radioed in. They picked Lewis up. I don't know what the DA is going to charge him with yet, but that man's indirectly responsible for 3 deaths. It's incredible.
And it all could have been avoided if he hadn't tried to play God.
You think there's still a chance for Cynthia, Mr. Jones?
Well, she's in the right hands now. That's the best chance anybody can get.
Thank you.